Monsters abound here. Welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires and part 22 of my Avelorn campaign. We're surging ahead with the invasion of Naggarond over here. We're rooting around for a bunch of dirty rats. In fact, I think Rimmer has just located some rats and now realised that he's lost... Yeah, he lost Skaven Denial because, you know, he found a whole bunch of Skaven. So that does actually kind of make sense. So that's good. And once we're done with them, we're going to be heading north, taking out the Dark Elves. So that's the plan there. Meanwhile, I also need to deal with Calador. Now they've been sat there taking my money, looking down their nose at me, inviting me to parties and neglecting to inform me of the dress code, and of course the worst crime of all, sending me a Lynx Africa gift set for my birthday. The present equivalent of spitting in my face. Although, no, my luck, once I do conquer them, they'll turn into another Safari and just, you know, sit there whining about shit. They just won't be happy about my success. Anyway, once Calador is on side, or at least concussed into compliance, Carl needs a little bit of help because Vladdy is leading a bit of a crusade on the living. Again, change the record, Vlad. It's already been done. Although, to be fair, this time it's decidedly more successful, as currently, in most of the Empire, a love bite is going to prove fatal, although most things in the Warhammer world are pretty fatal anyway, so it's probably not really had much of an effect on the death rate. So that's kind of where we are at the moment. Which is, you know, I mean, I'm fairly happy with all of that, to be honest. We've got, you know, lots of potential sort of flashpoints. One of which is, you know what I need to do?
Defender of the Phoenix Throne.
Yeah, I know you are, Melchett. I know. I need to get a Frostheart Phoenix. I'd like to get a Great Eagle, but I don't actually have the recruitment building. So we're going to get a Frostfire Phoenix for Melchett, and we're going to call him Speckled Jim. That's what we're going to do. And Gilgalian has put the sword back. We decided we don't want the sword of Cain because it, you know, kind of, you know, curses an entire bloodline for eternity. Sorry, Gilgalian, I didn't mean to do that. Well, I kind of did. You kind of, I mean, you know, needs must. Okay, so who? Yeah, okay, fine. Arnold, have you got a skill point? You have got, bloody hell. Arnold, do you want a Great Eagle? Is that what you want? Maybe? I mean, there's not really much else that's only works if you're assisting the army. Oh, you know what, have a Great Eagle. Just for shits and giggles. I know that increases your upkeep, doesn't it? I think, but I don't care. You're worth it. You're worth a giant eagle. Have one of them. And Elander, you are going over here. So I can keep an eye on what's going on. I maybe should have checked out Hotek's column. Never mind. The main problem is going to be maintaining my public order. Because Venom Glade doesn't have any public order buildings. It's also riddled with Skaven. And Vlad is continuing his conquest. Oh, did he just lose a province? Ruins, Kemperbad. Who the hell did that? So I mean, territory-wise, we're doing pretty well. We've got Alice as well.
You have a liar's heart and a hateful gaze.
Indeed, he does. You want a peace treaty, and you're going to give me money? No. Oh, you spotted me again. Yeah, thought you might. It's going to be a bit of a problem. Although the exiles are helping me out. Bless them. Doing their best. Auckland. You want a peace treaty? Yeah, I mean, I'm not quite sure what you were thinking there, really. The sword becomes blunted from constant... You haven't been bloody using it, mate. You live in the friggin' middle of the Empire. What were you going? What were you doing? Sure. It's a bloody lunatic. Probably patting himself on the back for getting a peace treaty. Geez, the Puppets of Chaos destroyed already. Where do they... Are they the ones that spawn up here? Yeah, we have been spotted. Puppets of Chaos are destroyed. We've got the Call the Great Herd, so faster cavalry. Which is only ever a good thing. What's the garrison like here? Terrifying would be the... Okay, you know what? Public order actually isn't bad because Alariel's here. I mean, once Alith has finished recruiting his army, which is going to be 3 turns, we'll be in a pretty good place, I think. So we're going to get a Frostheart Phoenix.
All set.
Do I want to give you anyone else? What's my... You know what? I could probably get some more influence, couldn't I?
Noble Lord.
Rimmer. 92% chance. You are really good at sneaking into Skaven parties. Okay, so we got... Now, alright, what does Teclis? Hey, buddy.
Well, speak, if you must.
Jeez, you're really shitty with me even when...
All right.
Will you join me in Confederation? You want me to... No!
Half-wit.
What? Whoa! Whoa! What the... Jeez. I'd like to see what you say to enemies. Christ. Okay, well, we might be able to get a Confederacy with Teclis fairly soon, which would be pretty good. That would come in useful. Although, at the moment... Oh, there's Morathi. Morathi's coming back. Again?
Where to?
Didn't we just kill her? Christ, she's persistent, isn't she? Okay. Sort of... Who can... It's the Law Masters that can knock down walls, isn't it? Blade Lord? Advocate. Rowan? I mean, that would help, because we are going to be walking into... Well, actually, no, because we're not going to be walking... I keep... Because obviously, I'm playing a Avelorn campaign at the moment, and Avelorn confederated with... Wait, no, who did confederate? That is Nagrond. Morathi confederated with Nagrond, which meant that all the provinces were Morathis, and then Chaos Corruption obviously started going up, and that caused a huge issue. But at the moment, actually, it's not so much a problem. But could still... I do need more nobles as well. He's dangerous. That's garbage. Conscientious. +2 recruit rank for nobles, faction-wide. Lord recruit rank, faction-wide. Diplomatic relations with men and high elves. The only slight problem being that there's not many men and high elves left on the map. Unless, well, I mean, yeah. So we've got the Empire is still kind of alive, as is Bretonia, but only just. If we don't get over there and help them, there's not going to be many left at all. So I'm not overly concerned about that, although the recruit rank for Lords would be quite nice. I mean, we could just get Melinar. He's pale and wan, but maybe that's going to help him get into parties. Do the old, you know, oh, I'm ill, and then when the prison guard comes in, you know, stab him, that kind of thing. I don't really want dangerous. I'm sort of tempted with Conscience. Okay, I think we're going to get Rowan.
You seek illumination.
Yeah, sure, I do. Let's go damage walls, and you're going to be a specialist because we're going to use you to knock down some walls over there. And noble-wise, I mean, more public order, but you're probably going to be in enemy provinces. I'm just, you know what? Melinar, you're in.
What do you require?
I know that seems like a weird choice. It's like these big strapping nobles and then this guy who's like coughing and he's hunched over. He's sweating quite profusely. And I go, that's the guy I want. He's on my team. Yeah, sure. That seems fine. I mean, you know, we're an equal opportunities employer.
Laying in wait.
Okay, I'm still going to, because I do not like the idea of taking on the garrison and there's no real... Well, okay, there is a public order building here. I mean, I could get walls. How long is it going to take to upgrade? Probably a while. If I can get Alice here, that'll be fine, but... Temple of Adioth. More nobles? Yeah, more nobles. Sure. More nobles.
We will endure.
Public. Okay, let's have a quick look at public order. Is everyone happy? Apart from the Black Spine Mountains. Oh, yeah, well, that's... That really only one?
Order must be maintained.
I guess we can keep it. I mean, I don't really want the Plain of Dogs. I mean, it's better than the Plain of Spiders, but not by much. I'm more a cat person. If it was a Plain of Cats, that'd be amazing, but it's not. It's a Plain of Dogs. They're boundy and slobbery and just basically... It's just not my thing. I know some people like them. It's not my thing. I guess we could wait for Morathi again. I don't really want to, but I do kind of need to defend that. And we're going to be busy for 3 turns anyway. Can I get another handmaiden? I can get a thinker. Or if we wait, more casualty replenishment rate? That would be quite nice. Vigorous. Who wouldn't want a vigorous handmaiden? I mean, it's all to play for, so great. Fine.
Servant of the tower.
Oh, hello, David. I completely forgot you were down there. Can we damage the walls? Kick some more stave and stones over? Yeah, good job. Bet Skrolk is like, what the fuck's he doing? He just comes in every so often, just kicks over our wall and wanders off again. Like, what's it, why? What possible reason? Okay, I could get hardwood. No, I don't really have chariots. I do want some chariots, but I don't have any at the moment. Construction cost for... well... upkeep for silver helms and chariot units. Yes, vows of fealty. Minor nobles can choose a patron for more prestigious quarters, swearing allegiance to their house. Sounds good to me. I mean, money-wise, we're actually doing very, very well. I just need Alice to be up and ready to go. If we had Alice, then taking out Tretch, where he is, would be fairly straightforward. To be honest, as much as I would like to confederate with Teclis, it would create some issues for me. Nagaroth and Harganith are confederated. Is that going to stop? That's an interesting point. I don't actually know what happens. So if Hellebrand is confederated with, does she still get the Death Knight? Does that mean that's going to put an end to the Blood Voyages? Oh, hello. Okay, so we've got Skittis. Skittis has arrived. Let's show him he's not welcome. Here come the rats. Now, Skaven armies are a bit weird in that the vast majority of the units are absolute garbage. Even the Storm Vermin are only meh. However, some of their units are incredibly fucking dangerous, in particular the Deathglow Bombardiers. These guys can reduce a blob of infantry to a, well, a fine pace in not very much time at all. So here's the garrison force looking a little bit depleted, but Alariel's army's moving in to reinforce. Of course, the Skaven are going to drop the, what should we call it? Is it Dwellers from Below? No, that's the spell, isn't it? Whatever it is. Menace from Below, I think it is. There we go. So they're going to get quickly torn apart. There are the Fireborn, the Dragon Princes. They look amazing, don't they? Absolutely fantastic. And our army is taking up position in front of, well, mostly in front of the garrison forces. I'm not particularly worried about the garrison forces dying, to be honest. Our archers already opening fire. They comes out of banishment. Didn't do very well. Missed most of the units. And here come these death globes. They need to die. You can see they're going to launch. They're actually launching at Benedict Cumberbunds. He takes a little bit of damage, but not too much. To be honest, I'm more than happy with them firing at him. If they were poison wind globes do anti-large damage, armor-piercing anti-large, whereas the death globes are anti-infantry. So garrison spearmen are dealing with the rat ogres and the Hellpit Abomination, and our infantry's moving up to engage the clan rats. Dragon princes moving around the flank. Dragon Prince is going to get a little charge off into the rear here. Not a very good one though. That was a bit half-hearted, wasn't it, guys? Maybe try a little bit better. Unfortunately, the Death Globe Bombardiers have spotted them and are launching their Death Globes at them. Fortunately, it hasn't done much damage, but we do need to chase them down. Benedict is in all kinds of trouble as he's surrounded by clan rats and storm vermin. Well, I say he's in trouble, I mean the rats are probably in slightly more trouble. Skaven army is mostly on the run, but the problem with Skaven is they do tend to run quite quickly and then come back. See the Pure Main Company disengaging from chasing down the Skaven. The Dragon Prince is coming in to help Benedict. Fortunately, you can probably see in the distance Death Globe Bombardiers closing. They're going to fire on the Dragon Princes and just watch their health drop. That's just one volley. It's horrendous. Those things are just the worst. They need to die quick. And I've neglected to chase them down, which I should have done. Still got a little blob over here. They've engaged the Silver Blades. But having been flanked by the Pure Main Company, they're now breaking and running and being hacked down. Dragon Princes are taking a lot of fire now as Death Globe units sort of like run away, then return to the fight, throw a few Death Globes at them and then run away again. I should really have concentrated my archers on wiping these guys out, making sure they are super dead, or at least shattered, so they're not going to come back. Dragon Princes took a lot of damage, so that's the main thing when fighting Skaven. Kill Death Globe Bombardiers before anything else. Do still a couple of units of Skaven have come back to fight, so they were trying to chase down Benedict, or at least maybe chase down the Dragon Princes. Maybe they're trying to lock them in combat. The Benedict breathes all over them. He's racked up 90 kills so far. Good job, Benedict. The Dragon Prince is running down some other units into the distance there. They didn't do too badly. 112 kills. And the rest of the army is now running to the hills. Those Death Globe Bombardiers can just do so much damage. It's not going to affect the... So, you know what, I think we'll just take the cash. Yeah.
Her light shines upon me.
Siobhan's picked up another skill point. Go and finish off that Skaven army. We stole the Trickster's Shard, which is pretty garbage. I mean, it's okay, but Is it? Problem is, it only lasts 16 seconds. It's just a bit of a... Yeah, it's a bit of a niche item. It only really... If you know they're going to cast a spell, then you can kind of, use it, but it's not going to do an awful lot of damage to the caster. To be honest, the best way to stop an enemy caster is by, burying them in the ground. Bloody vampires all over the place. Jesus. Too many vampires. Okay, so I'm not sure what happens, whether we're still going to get blood voyages. Don't know. Okay. I'm going to finish off you. You're probably going, oh, you're not going to run away. Okay, well, just die, please. Thank you very much. I'm just going to execute you, because that'll make other people happy. Is Teclis at war with... I don't think he is at war with Tretch, is he?
Quick. I have important matters to attend to.
Look. Okay, I think we're fairly close to Confederation. It sort of changes depending on sort of how many armies he's got. Obviously, if he feels weaker, then he... Where's Morathi gone? Morathi has left. Okay, that gives me the perfect opportunity. We need to go and deal with Calador, so that's what we're going to do now. And we are going to construct the Black Citadel of Anlek right here, because that's going to give us more leadership and ammunition, and also give us some garrison, some gate guards, some dragon princes, which is going to be very useful. And I would like to get the warded walls. That way, even if we do get attacked, the likelihood of the province falling is quite low.
Defender of the
I think.
Throne. Noble son of Ulthuan. Smash it to ruin.
How did you... You had 92% chance, Arnold. Arnold, what happened? What the... Give you a nice bird and everything. Jeez, I don't know. You can be a blade master. I'm not going to give you a chariot. I don't think you've earned it.
You seek illumination.
I do. Oh, actually, I want you to go this way. I want you to go this way. I want you to start damaging walls. That's what your job is now.
You have my attention.
And Melinar, you're going to come in this... We've got agents all over. What do you? You're a Doom engineer. Yeah, that's probably okay.
High Priestess.
Has Tretch left? Where's Tretch gone?
Isha, guide me.
Okay, well, if we can get the walls down, then I think... Yeah, if we can get the walls down, then we can go and attack. I think that's the plan. And Alariel, I think... Okay, we've got 4 more... Level 32. 4 more skill points will take us to 36. Then I think... I'm not too worried. I think I might get Master Strategist. I don't know. Wednesday 9, and then rally. Yeah. Yeah, I'm fairly happy with that. I mean, to be honest, I think getting the Elven... Well, no, I think... Maybe I should have... No, I'm you know what? I'm fairly happy with all this, to be honest. I don't think Exorcism is worth it. Could upgrade some of these spells, but it's only a couple of Winds of Magic off, so... Maybe we could go for Earthblood. It's a spell that I do use a lot, and cooldown would be... Yeah, okay. Well, I'll think about that. In the meantime, Quartermaster.
Light triumphs over darkness.
And Siobhan, you can have... You've got replenishment. You've got Shield of Avelorn. More speed? Ah, hard to hit. You've got 74 melee defense, 49 melee attack, 360 missile damage, and 475 weapon strength, which is, you know, respectable. That's respectable.
Servant of the tower. Spreading destruction.
Good job. You can... yeah, that one. Have that one. There we go. Right.
Allow me.
We're going to deal with Calador. That's sort of the next job. While we're dealing with Nagarond, we also need to deal with Calador. Because Calador have been a pain in the arse for too long. What do I want here? I could get a shrine to Asurian. Not sure I really need it though. Maybe I could get a Tower of Mages, because that would give us more research rate. So maybe I'll save my monies for the moment. And don't really need to do that. Oh, you know, I'm okay. I think I'm okay with that. Right. If we can put some holes in that wall at Clarkarond, then we'll get a Loriel to attack it. Because I haven't seen Tretch. I don't know where Tretch is. Worst case, we put some holes in the wall. Alice comes and joins us. And okay, he may be on a bit of a... You know, he might bring us down a little bit. He might bring the mood down. He's basically Marvin the paranoid android. But he will also have a lot of troops that we can use to bust our way in. Oh, and the Shadow Walkers... Apparently they're a unit only Alice can get. So you can only recruit them if you play as Alice. If you confederate with them, it doesn't matter. You can't get them. Which is... I'm a bit disappointed with that, to be honest, because I don't know. Ooh, Sevenths of Chaos are dead. Well, Chaos didn't do very well this round. Maybe when Archaon shows up, they'll improve. But they've kept the Dark Elves busy for a little while, which I'm more than happy about. Oh, Tretch is back. Where did you go, Tretch? Okay. Ugh, earthquake. And Rowan's been wounded already. Great. Okay. Guess we'll have to do this hard way. Just wait for Alice, build some siege towers, kill Tretch.
Isha honors.
Okay. So everyone's been wounded. That's a bit annoying.
Vengeance.
Alith, you still have one turn, and we got another army coming down here. Oh, it's Corvishish. Didn't I kill you? Are you the leader of...
Pathetic creatures, be brief. I
Yes.
care not for your wrath.
That's why you're back. Okay.
Queen of Avelorn,
Okay.
treading softly.
Let's
Hidden from
set up a little ambush, because I think we're going to need
Son of
to...
Ulthuan.
You've got a 34% chance to assassinate that guy. Yeah. Well...
Standing by. There will be carnage.
Yep, good. Okay, okay, we're not going to assassinate him. We're going to go for... Can I go for that one as well? 65% chance. Only 3 influence, but...
I am sorry.
And you failed. Rubbish. Okay, fine. No problem. Going to continue our march down towards White Peak, and Milchit just needs 1 turn for Speckled Jim. And
Shadow Warrior.
Alice needs 1 turn. There's a lot of Dark Elf armies over here. Unfortunately, Tretch just keeps garrisoning that place. And I don't think 1 army is going to be enough. He's got a lot of...
Not with my tail.
I mean, those Warp Lightning Cannons are brutal. Deathglow Bombardiers are awful. Everything else I'm not too... I mean, the Sense of Bearers aren't great, but...
Not wait through scat.
But if we wait for Alice, then I'm feeling fairly happy about that. You you bugger! You knocked down my Temple of Vol. Oh, you little shit! I'm gonna fucking kill you. Oh, absolutely bloody furious about that.
Master of
David,
the
go and... I know it's not the same Skaven, but kick some... Yeah, that's it. Kick their walls in. Good job. Makes me feel a little bit better. Not much, but a little bit. You can have Valor of Ages, sure. That's fine. That's fine.
What do you want?
Okay. It's going up to 132. That's fine. Fairly happy with that. Really, Hexotl? I mean, come on, Mazdamundi. I'm, look, 175, going up to 270. In military alliance, you're like, well, maybe. Faders, we must still... Really? Really, Mazdamundi? Really? You crazy bastard. Christ. Is there anyone we could get a trade agreement with who we don't already? Vampires? No. Norska? Probably not. Wintertooth? Nordland?
So, approach and make your offer, that I make no promises to my assent.
You are at war with a whole bunch of people that are probably going to kill you, so do I waste influence on... Probably not. It's probably not really worth it, is it? Don't think there's anyone else I can trade with. The only other factions are probably ones that are going to hate my guts. I mean, you know what? The vampires don't actually hate me all that much, but I don't really think Alaria would ally with vampires. Or, you know, Throg. Although apparently Throg does like my war with Warriors of Chaos and Varg. So, that's the thing. So I don't really... you know what? I don't really need influence at the moment. It's just not actually that much... It's not actually that useful. Mutia, you are going to have... what's your ability? You're resistant. Yes, so you're actually in... You're in that army. Okay, in that case, you can have Speed of Asuryan. I'm kind of feeling that's pretty good. So we're heading down towards Calador. Going to try and take them out, and that should then free us up to move north. Maybe send an army over to Bretonia to try and help them a little bit. Maybe. Might be a little too late, but I think if we can deal with Calador, I will send General Melchett will go over to help the Empire. Gilgalian will head north to help out Alario. Alice will be ready to go in one more turn. And I also need to rebuild my Temple of Vol because that bastard just blew it up. Oh well, so that's where I'm going to leave it. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.